Hello, and welcome back to the Vanishing of Ethan Carter. We are all the way back here, right where I got the, ghost vision of the grandpa and Ethan, I suppose. I did notice in editing that was the last time I got the dots. So yeah, I guess you have to be a little careful about this. I might need to end episodes slightly earlier or later, depending on the dots. The dots will decide. But yeah, I don't know if we'll get the conversation when I move forward now, because he monologued after the dots, but no, this is fine. Also, let me test this. One button press? No, didn't work. I tried to rebind so that pressing one of my mouse buttons would just toggle shift. Didn't work. I didn't test it, so oh well. I'll look into it later. I also noticed that the audio is kind of scuffed in this game, the audio balancing, so I'm having to tweak it myself, and I'm not sure if it's too much now. We'll see. Right now the music seems very loud, but I'll have to tweak it over time and see if we can get a nice balance. Because yeah, the voices, I tried to edit as best as I could, making it louder when needed, because yeah, the voices were a little too quiet, the music gets pretty loud, the sound effects were kind of loud, and everything else was not. So I guess instead of going this way, I want to go back where we came from and head up here to the left side. I guess I can just walk around this way. Should be the same. Oh, stutters. Yeah, definitely looking like we're gonna be just dealing with some stutters, but it's a lot better than it was in the Redux version when I tested it. But yeah, it's just a bit of a shame. So many good games are just ruined by poor performance and stuttering and frame drops and slowdowns and all of these things. It's just a shame to see. Especially, I remember having... What the hell is this sound? I had issues with this game, way back then, and yeah, by that point, I already had a PC that was allegedly supposed to run it, and it just didn't, and yeah, now I have one that's, far better, and yet it still happens, so it just seems to be, on an engine level, basically. But yeah, so now we're back here. Oh, missed this. Oh, what? Pinecone turned into a grenade? And now I have a grenade? Okay. And that was all to find here. Well, got grenade. Yeah, looks like there's not much else here. One sec. Okay, I just did some oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, audio tweaking. Yeah, the game definitely doesn't like alt-tabbing. It starts stuttering a lot when you alt-tab. I guess I should try and avoid doing that, if possible. Yeah, now it's stuttering a lot. Is that something? But I don't know, maybe it would stutter regardless. Doesn't seem like there's much here. Are there dinosaurs here? What's going on? This is Jurassic Park? I was thinking since this was, lit up. It keeps sounding like it's to the left of me. That it was lit up, that it would mean there would be something there. What? I mean, I can just trial and error this, but are you supposed to? Whoops. Wow. What? The hell? Spaceman? It's... Wait, where? Oh, there. It's not a dinosaur game, now it's a sci-fi game? Where'd you go? Up here? Yeah, I assumed as much. Okay, just keep following the same direction. Are you gonna take us to the grenade? What is going on with this game? This is some weird stuff. Yeah, can you, like, do something, please? What do you want? What do you want, spaceman? Apparently this is a sci-fi game. Whoa, that actually worked. Maybe I should have held off a little bit. Wait, when did it save? One sec. Yeah, had to get this again. It did load back exactly where we started. I'm noticing the game is quite dark and, like, dreary looking. Kinda wish it was a little more vibrant. But not sure there's anything I can do about that. So where was this space light thing? Right here. Wait, it's a different one now? Oh. It's like a randomized one. Okay, I'll follow this guy again. I assume we can't just skip straight there. Let's just test that quick. Since I know it's over here. But yeah, this is probably not gonna work. Oh, it does work! No, it doesn't work. What happened? Did I, like, leave that vision because I went too far away? Or if it took too long to find him? But can I just do it again then? Now it's the same one again. Okay, well, this time I'll just follow him then. Okay, here we go again. Yeah, now that works. Just wanted to see if anything else was happening. No. It's kind of a cool shot, I guess. Yeah, just getting some footage. All right. So now what? Alien planet? Oh, I thought I sat down. Seriously, what is this game? Leaving the stratosphere? Warping? Wormhole? Oh god, that's kind of like dizzying looking at that. This whole thing is kind of dizzying. This makes me kind of feel ill. This is like motion sickness simulator right here. Yeah, that was pretty hard to look at. Tons of pods of similar fools like me. Why do I keep getting so, like, small sometimes? Like, I crouch down, even though I'm not actually crouching? Why is that one, like, special? That's the only one that's doing anything? Oh. Okay, did that open automatically? Fangs. The beast had fangs, but was heavy and slow. So when I saw the light, maybe in this one I should actually just zoom. Because this is like fairly easy to read. When I saw the light in the sky, it waited, thinking the light would go out like the others before it. When it did not, the beast rose up on its legs and went to the place where the fire was still burning. What does it say here? When did the beast rose up on its legs? Yeah. They just, like, fixed the writing, basically. Can you make out anything in that line? I don't know. As the orange light died, another took its place. This one was blue, a bright and pure blue that the creature had only seen along the edges of the stars. The beast showed its fangs, and the light vanished. It's annoying that you can't, like, zoom down. I can only barely make out the last line. A moment later, the light appeared again between two distant trees. The beast wanted to go home, but could not ignore the light. Also, it's covered by the UI, so it chased it deeper into the forest. When the light stopped, it did so in a clearing of trees. The beast entered the circle, feeling no fear. The trees turned toward the beast, pointing at it like needles? Huh? But the tops of the trees lowered and dug into the ground. What are you talking about? Their trunks and roots were raised into the air and closed around the beast like walls. As the ground disappeared, the beast realized it would never use its fangs again. What are you talking about?
Get out of my room, Travis!
Stories, stories. Always with the stories.
Get out!
I read the Fangs one. I liked the Beast. At least he gets to leave this goddamn place.
And now we're back here. Fangs, a beast outsmarted. Okay. There's two things. This is just the beast again? Or Fangs, yeah? Well, Travis is kind of a dick. Gaylord. Abstruse Tales, Yellow Hills of Mars by Douglas Spalding. America's finest science fiction. Alright, so I'm back. Also, I did figure out a way to, I had to use, like, a different program to, like, toggle run. But now I can do that at least, which is a lot nicer. So I guess we're gonna have, like, weird images of just, like, seeing reenactments of Ethan's, like, writing or something. Does he have, like, the power to make a writing real or something? I don't know. But then that's not really, like, the weird spaceman and pod thing, alien pod, was not really what I would connect to the writing of Fangs, so that seems a little strange. Yeah, now we're back here with not much to see. Seems like it's going to be kind of hard to spot everything in this game if there's like a bunch of small things hidden around. Also not sure why we can't even crouch. What is that going to do? Also gotta say, still felt like the voices were too quiet, but I'm just gonna leave them like this for this one and the next episode, and then after that I'll readjust again. Maybe lower everything else and keep the voices like high so I can raise everything up again.
No trains have been through here for a long time. That was part of a pattern.
Yeah, he seems so quiet now.
This country were thrown away, doomed to become, and then remain, the worst versions of
I'm gonna change some stuff.
Beneath all that rot,
it's a little better, maybe.
dark things grow.
And we're nearing this dam. I don't know, I'm kind of just like moving forward where it's guiding you, but I'm wondering if there's stuff I'm missing on the sides, like the pinecone grenade. There could be something like over here, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much I want to... Oh, god damn. Stutter. Want to invest into finding like teeny tiny things I don't even know are there. And who knows if they even like do anything. Or if they're just random collectibles with achievements, possibly. Can't enter any of these places. Oh, surely something has to be here. No? Then why have this, like, perfect place to go to? Yeah, I think after this, I'm just gonna have to, quit the game again and reload and see if it doesn't stutter as much then. If I just, like, make sure I don't alt-tab for the entire duration. See if that makes a difference. Maybe it just stutters overall. And yeah, I mean, I did see that's a very common complaint about both this and the Redux version. Like, there's even threads called, like, the stuttering of Ethan Carter, because it's just so bad. And it used to be even worse back in the day. So that does seem to be, like, sadly one of the biggest issues. And the devs, like, tried their best and then went, like, nothing else we can do! And just kind of gave up on it, it seems. We can go here, and I mean, that seems like where we're supposed to go, so I guess let's follow the track some more. Might be something down here. Ah, so that's the end here. Oh, no it's not. Nothing hidden here. Yeah, nothing that I can see. And nothing. Okay. So, kind of nothing this whole way. I'm surprised there's nothing hidden here then. Or if we could go down to this part, but no. Alright, into town it is. Monologue on this bridge, maybe? It's like prime monologue real estate. Yeah, it looks nice, even though it's a bit, like, dreary and desaturated and choppy. Yes, I guess maybe I'm like a medium or something, and like we're here, but it's like way in the future or something, since everything is so like dilapidated and stuff. I don't know. Weird ambience shift as you get close. Here, I guess there's a box around this that's like, that's the interior ambience, even though I haven't gone in yet. Yeah, but you can go in. This is also weird. That just stops here? Yeah, that doesn't really make any sense. Now it makes sense, even though it's still a little jarring. What does it say there? Oh! No. Wait, I want to read that again. Yeah, I don't like that you can't look up there. What does it say? What does it say? F-O-C-A? Folklore? Is that it? I guess. I invoke the Boneless One, the one avoids, destroyer of ships, and he who is feared by the winds. Hear me, great Minister Folklore. I wish to make a pact with you, to confound my enemies and protect my possessions. Use the doors of confusion to cloud their judgment. Seal the path with falsity and guile, and permit only those who can discern every true interior to pass. Aglon, tetragram, Vashon, stimulation, tetragram, Vashon, stimulamaton, Esvaries, tetragrammaton. What are you saying? Oliaram, Irion, Estion, blah 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 blah, Emmanuel something, Adonai, Amen. Okay, whatever. Who cares? Oh, okay. Is that gonna, like, warp us back in time? I can go up here as well. Uh-huh. Yeah, that ambient shift is definitely a little too abrupt to feel natural. Alright, so what's this? I'm now trapped in a maze. We can go here. Swap? Swap. Okay, I don't know what swap means. Like, how do we know where to go here? What to swap with what? Do we have to, like, recreate the building somehow? Man, it's very hard to see anything in here. It's like, that was wrong. Bad. You weren't supposed to have that there. I guess. But, like, how would you know this other than by just sheer trial and error? Like, that was correct, apparently. Oh, I thought that was like a map or something. So, like, probably not that. Maybe this? Maybe that? But how would you know? I don't know how you would know. Other than just pure guesswork. So that's probably not this. It's probably this. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Like, yeah, the kitchen would probably be... Well, not kitchen. But, like, dining room, living room, whatever, would maybe be here. I don't know. And then here would probably be the hallway. Like this. Oh, can't even be anything. I don't think it would be this. I mean, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Let's try that. Yeah. And then here... Doesn't that link up over here as well? Yeah. So it has to be some, like, corner room. This, maybe? Or that. This. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I guess once you get a couple of puzzle pieces, things start making sense a little bit. This... I don't think that's the hallway there. Nope. Wrong. Oh yeah, now... Wait, that just reset, like, everything? No, okay, this is this remains. But that wasn't what I did. What? What is going on? The music just stopped. Did I, like, fail? Huh? What? I feel like I failed. I don't understand. And I feel like I may want to, Okay, let's start it again. Alright. I'm gonna leave it here, and we'll have to do this next time. This is very confusing. I don't feel like there's any, like, rhyme or reason to this, other than just guess and hope that you're right, and, like, use some basic, like, okay, this probably doesn't lead to a hallway, I guess, in the corner, but, I don't know, this is weird. Alright. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then.